And back. Let's do it. Oh, we have a trap, and my dog will nearly walk right through it.
That was easy.
That's close there, Akbo. Taking a ring.
Ha! A trivial
So that's a
task.
dog slicer. This is your dog slicer short sword +1. Look at that epic damage. Nice sharp edge. +1 finesse wielding short sword +1. Look at that sexy craftsmanship that you have there from the goblin horde. I like these guys. They kind of crack me up sometimes. Anything over here? Don't appear to be. Save it so we don't have to think about that anymore.
I do what I must.
Oh, here we go. You approach massive totem of Lamashtu that is surrounded by goblins. Despite all the noise you have made on your way here, nobody pays any attention to you. Right now, they are busy tying up screaming, crying people to the totem. A few more goblins are standing nearby, shrieking fiercely and stomping their feet to the rhythm of a melody known only to them. The shaman emerges from behind the rocks, behind the backs of his tribe members. Excuse me. A goblin you already know, covered in tattoos and bedangled with amulets. This time his face is painted with red clay and soot, and a necklace of sharp teeth adorn his neck. The shaman is holding a crudely painted bowl above his head and singing in a plangent, dismal tone that resembles a howl more than a song. The other goblins pick up the melody and give way to the shaman, who is walking towards the totem. This must be stopped, please. Lawful good. Interfere with ritual. Tristan raises the symbol of Samurai. Samurai, please, show us the way. At the sound of your attack, the goblins around the totem spring up to their feet and grab their weapons. The shaman sees you and yells violently, throwing the bowl of water at you. Before you have time to react, he disappears in the goblin crowd, which in turn attacks you. So he's going to make a break for it. I don't think you can actually take him out here. Maybe you can with some cheesy AoE means type stuff. But by and large, they usually cutscene him out.
Be easier if you fight back.
Good job, knock knock. Why don't
Come
you
here,
come over here and
Bax.
mess with this
Not gonna
doofus?
stab you. Me see?
Ooh,
Me
we found a
keep.
trap. By the prisoners, no less. Back in. 5-foot stutter step. So you have more guys within range.
Nowhere to
Start
run.
dropping dudes. Like that. Like that. That's close enough. Door's turn. Door the explorer. Why don't you come and charge this fool way the hell back here?
Interesting.
Give you a chance to explore more of the map. Alright, we're getting shot at. Not surprising that they're going to fight back. Tristan, I want you to come over here, bro. We got not an insignificant amount of these doofuses still left. I'm going to summon his skeleton army. Just so we have some extra guys on the playing field. It won't last long. It's not the last fight here. Maybe not even be the second to last fight here, but at the very least, it'll do what I want it to do. Come over here, kill.
Run them through.
Solid sneak attack damage. I'll take that. Ooh. Ooh. Just hit Dora. Almost knocked my cool wizard hat off my head. Alright. Now you guys like saying your prayers. Buffs and debuffs for everybody. Come on, lizards. I'm gonna eat some nice tasty goblins. What do you got for me? Anything? Anything? Lockbow. Come your happy dog butt right over here. Thank you. Knock knock's turn. Alright, feel free to deal with that trap, bro. Got two of them, it looks like.
I did it. I did.
Back in. You're within range of some of them, I think, so let's stutter step a little closer to make sure you can get them.
True.
Door's turn.
You should have run.
Yeah.
Strike.
Tristan, we're getting a little wounded. Top us off. Thanks, sir. Yeah. Tell you that skeleton armada is like the best thing this game ever invented. Let's do a little snowball action on this commando. Take some 46 sneak damage, jackass. Eliza, come up here. And shoot to bomb. Got one of them dead. Right. Oh, that was nice. Oh, we got guys back here. Didn't even see them. Thanks, lizards. Appreciate the help. Octo. I'm gonna come around here and get that guy. Knock, knock. You know what to do, bro. We'll free the prisoners when we're done.
Did it without breaking it.
But I want to make sure that we're doing this part.
Which knife to use?
Clearing the map of the bad guys in here. So, oh, there's another guy just teleported in the map. I think Ekin can reach him if he steps this way.
I grant you death.
Yeah, he can. Boom. Bam. Pow. Ooh, that guy's tough too. Holy hell. Door's turn. You know what to do, Door. Come on up here.
Don't hold back! This will hurt!
Just engage him. Tristan, give him a hand.
Forced my hand.
Skeleton on me. Running into battle. Go get him, guys. Proto.
Let's hear you cry.
Just doing all kinds of sneak damage with that crossbow. Alright. Last doofus over here, it looks like. Let's get a little acid in his face. Bam! Take 5 damage, loser. Crossbow. Eat some goblins. He was not able to kill him.
Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Alright, well that was a wasted turn. Alright. Anyway, we got him now. Nothing there that we care about. Ooh, a box though. I'll take the chicken or whatever that was. Fowl, excuse me. Anything? Appear to be important. What we got here? We got stone is sticky with blood. Totem is covered in blood and colored blotches. Quick save, of course, as we talk to these guys. Prisoners still chained to the totem. They look at you with vacant eyes as if they do not fully understand what's happening. Examine the prisoners. Simple clothes, work-worn hands, weather-beaten faces. The people in front of you clearly earn their living under the sun or in the forest. Apart from bruises and grazes, nobody looks seriously hurt. The prisoners are looking at you slightly dazed, and a shadow of the horrors they've been through hangs over their faces. Free the prisoners. The path is free. Go to Kesten and the militia. They will take care of you there. Alright. We got over here. Nothing to worry about.
A trivial task.
Wanda Stinking Cloud. That's going to come in handy.
I'm off.
Pose scrolls. Oop, sorry, missing treasure here. Just some fruits, but I'll take it. Another box. Take that. So now this fenced-in area here is the next big fight, and it's the one where Knock Knock is going to want to ask you to help out. Basically, you're going to try to distract the Goblin King, while Knock Knock basically sneaks up behind him and screws the guy over. So now, having said that, that means you're going to want to be buffed for the fight that's right after. So first, let's come over here. Want to be buffed for the fight that comes after. You also want to have things like heroism on you if you can,
Share your
so that you literally have a pretty good chance at Sorry, I'm just thinking. A pretty good chance at
No one stands in
taking
my
the bad
way.
guys when they finally, get through their head that we're probably going to get attacked.
Who's there?
Let us not hesitate.
Lamashtu.
Ona Adayanan. Ona Adayanan.
Can't really...
My skills are absolute.
We
I'm
can't really buff
always
ourselves
ready.
much more than this. Maybe get my Bane weapon on back again just in case it fell off. I do want to use that Wand of Heroism though for me and Knock Knock. So yeah, this part's the annoying part. Okay, there we are. You take that off now. Thank you. Oh, bracers. I forgot to put those on. She's rocking 3s. She's got 4s now, so she don't need the... Oh, I keep forgetting to stop casting mage armor on these two. It's not doing any good. Now she's got 3s. He's got 1, so you can have these 3s. So she's at 4. He's at 3. So mage armor is no longer needed, really, except for like him, like a teeny tiny buff it would give him. So
All this
we're
waiting
going to take that off her spell list, because there's just no need for it. Feel free to give her something else like Rate Enfeeblement, Snowball. You know what you do. And the reason we're doing that is, before we forget, is again so I stop buffing the same teammates with stuff they don't need, but also because I want to make sure she has the best possible what do you call it, spell uses per day to optimize her build a little more. Blur's up there already. That's good there. This one, we'll put that by the skeletons. Right, innervation. So, alright, that looks good. We're keeping our race spells tight together. Okay, quick save that mess. Alright, team. Let's do this. Knock knock stops. I smashed, stop. I smashed this Shatshanks alone. Want to fight the chieftain? I can't sleep knowing this ratbag wears the crown. He wants to hit me until me dead. Now I hit him and show a whole tribe who Lamashtu chooses. How do you intend to fight him? Like true goblin, like goblin hero. Knock knock grins widely, showing his sharp teeth. Fight with anything I have, anyhow I can. Bite, kick, stab, stick, maybe bite again. Those are the rules. Watch, see for self. Very well, knock knock. Here's your chance to get even. Knock knock hisses, presumably pleased. Good. Cheer for me then. He pauses, then narrows his eyes at you and leans in with a whisper. But try to speak good so they know you're cheering for me. You always mess up your words. What should I do? Just don't trip me up and stay out of my way. Knock knock waves his hand as if dismissing you. Maybe you go talk with them before I punch and kick crown-stealing Shatshank. But after that, stay away. Now, enough talk. Let's go. Look there. There where Shatshanks hides. So he's going to walk on in, kick some ass. And we're basically there to distract him. Now there is a book scene, cut scene here. Hey, Shatshank, Drench Breeches. We see who Lamashtu favored here. You be puny full. No way, you swindle-tried traitor. What? You afraid? Coward. Look, all the king be cluck coward. I no fear you. Shut up. I will fight. I will. And then there'll be the book cut scene. Others stay back. Only me, him fight. I knock you left, right chin, head until that crown fly off, Shatshank. Alright, so now we do our book scene. And again, this will be why we buffed up with heroism, so we're just a tiny bit higher with our skill checks. And so it came to pass that we would bear witness to a true goblin duel. Renowned scholars would have paid a steep price to be in our place, and would have paid thrice more afterwards to be anywhere else than inside a camp teeming with goblins. The news the king was going to fight the insolent intruder spread through the tribe like wildfire. The goblins gathered around the fire began to yell and shout so loud it was as if they wanted Lamashtu herself to hear. The king looked impressed, but Knock Knock, our questionable but brave leader, showed no sign of fear. On the contrary, he swelled up with pride, reveling in the moment. The duelists were surrounded by an incredible number of keepers, and judging by the weapons in their hands and the nonsensical rusty armor, even the camp guards were summoned by the shouting. Having carefully examined the crowd, Knock Knock threw a glance at the Baron and solemnly announced, "My followers will say." Hundreds of small red eyes instantly focused on the Baron. I would have been at a loss in such a situation, but our ruler didn't miss the mark. Diplomacy check. Baron gave an impassioned speech on honor and noble duels. Plus, the Baron spoke to the crowd in the Goblin tongue and explained in single-syllable words why the king was surely done for. Probably the way to go. Where did his grace ever learn to talk like that? Uttering strange, often obscene words, slurring the endings, and mixing up suffixes, the Baron was giving his speech better than he had expected. Not only did the goblins gaze on in rapt fascination, almost hypnotized, but he also caused his followers to listen in horrified fascination at how each word was mangled, slaughtered, yet somehow still comprehensible. The ardent speech might have gone on definitely, but the trance was broken by a shriek from the goblin crowd. "Knock, knock, come on!" Who would have thought? While the whole tribe was busy listening to the Baron, our champion had vanished. The startled king came to his senses and began to tear apart the area, shaking his blade and screaming curses. The Baron exchanged glances with his companions, and the party stepped aside silently. Of course, Goblin Duel had to start with a competition in one of the most prolific goblin arts, hide and seek. Without a doubt, Knock Knock was lurking somewhere near, but where? In fact, Knock Knock climbed on the roof of the nearest hut. Succeeded at a stealth check. Indeed, our nimble little friend had somehow climbed on the roof of the nearest hut and was now looking out from behind the edge. Clearly, he was about to throw at his enemy the first thing that came into his hand. Doing his best not to betray his anxiety, the unsuspecting king waddled straight into the trap. Knock Knock sprang to his feet, took aim at his opponent, and with a victory cry threw a wasp nest. Succeeded at a dexterity check. Bam! The wasp nest that Knock Knock had ripped off the edge of the roof hit the king straight in the face. Even such a foul and robust goblin couldn't handle the buzzing swarms of stings. He swayed on his feet and collapsed to the ground, just to jump out of his skin the next moment and flee from a swarm of furious wasps, screaming wildly as he did so. Only a crown was left on the ground. It had tumbled off the head of the fleeing coward. Gained some XP. Good job, Knock Knock. So how did this unusual and victorious adventure end? It ended with Knock Knock's utter triumph, who not only humiliated the despicable Goblin King, but was also rewarded with a well-deserved trophy, the crown that had previously adorned the chieftain's head. Magic crown, by the way. However, the tribe members were not wasting time. As soon as it sunk into them that they were going to be next, they scattered in moments. No one remained around the fire except for Knock Knock, who was grumbling, frustrated by not getting a chance to gloat over his opponent's defeat. We reminded Knock Knock that the ultimate victory still lay ahead. We had to face the true villain, the shaman, the one behind infecting untold numbers of people and spreading the horrific disease. He got his stubborn head crown, 270 XP for the team, and it's time to fight. Okay, so now, crown be mine, me better. Good job, Knock Knock. And here is our shaman. He is a summoner, so getting up and on him first is probably your primary goal.
Strike my
That's a solid
masterpiece.
strike. Yep, coming for Knock Knock, not surprising. Alright, madam, can you also join me over here? Yes.
Take that!
Again. Need you to get close enough to shoot this fool.
Cannot hide from me.
Gotta do better than that, I can. Oh, cold breath spell. Alright, Proto. Get your butt over here, kid. And I want you to do that thing you do so well. Skeletors in the face. Wow, that didn't do a whole lot of anything. Hawkbow. There we go. Whittle them down, guys. Whittle them down. Alright, Knock Knock. Wait a second. Go for the doggo. Nice. Critical hit, sneak attack, 82 damage. Braslani has a lot of. Now these guys are the electric casting jackasses, so we gotta be careful with these guys. Tristan, come forward. And feel free to fire.
I'll try to make this swift.
Dorraj's turn. Time to charge up. Oh, let's do the vampire touch this time. I'll take extra health. Macho can't be stopped. Bloom me soon. I just got myself 64 hit points for the next hour. It's pretty nice. Alright, Eliza. We need you to take out
Do not
Just
hold back.
take the wolf out. Tripping over your own team. Take out that
Nowhere
lone
to
wolf.
run. Left yourself exposed.
Ooh, that was a nice solid hit though. Proto. Fire now. Oof. Someone's gotta get over there and help Doggo. Yeah, work. Nice work. Yeah. Skeleton army. Alright. Off bow. Come over here and help finish what they started. Nice. Knock. Can you charge this fool?
This shaman work, not hero work.
Nice. Knock. He's just destroying shit. Now, it is a little unfair because honestly, if you guys hadn't done what I had done and power leveled your character
So it's come to this.
solo as often as possible, Knock wouldn't be 15 right now. He would be like level 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. And again, that's fine. He'd still be awesome. He just wouldn't be as awesome as he is right now. So he's kind of cheesing it. I don't care. That's the whole point of the game. But, just saying. The fact that he joins us and matches my level is kind of funny to me. And I honestly think he's one of your last teammates. Or the last teammate that can show up. Shaman, as you approach the shaman bursts in bizarre squawking. After a moment it becomes clear to you the goblin choking on his own blood has broken into gloating laughter. The Baron be too late. The will of Lamashtu come true. The bloom be happening. What are you talking about, you madman? The shaman's eyes, red, small, and wicked, have a feverish glint to them. And who else? The blossom seeds came down the stream. We drink, boom, boom. Longshanks drink, boom, boom, boom. Flowers grow, great beasts crawl out. Lamashtu be pleased. I knew straight away what goblins do must. Go upstream, seek great mother. The shaman convulsively sucks some air in and carries on with a weakening voice. Find Lamashtu's womb up the river. Home of great beasts, seed breedery. Leave guards so no one come in and go back. Make the Longshanks gulp. Taint more. So man death. All seeds be planted. All make it before. The light in the shaman's eyes is growing dim. Make it before what? The shaman's words become quieter and quieter. We be Lamashtu's sons. Watering, seed sowing, readying for the season of bloom. All together. Boom, boom, boom. The shaman emits a long wheeze and freezes, looking straight into your eyes. His dull eyes are lit by an evil flicker. The season of bloom has begun. You know, stop us. We gonna stop you dead, bastard. Skin that fool, take all that loot. What do we get from his dead body? Who was the oldest? We got a Taldan Spur. Physical form +4. Now that's a +4 to Dex and Con. I know we got someone that can use that. If not knock, to get his Con up so he's tanking up front with me a little more. Oh, no, not that can. I could give that to Tristan and not feel bad about that. Better chance for him to hit with that stupid bow. Paragon of Winter. This ring grants both its wearer and the monster summoned by them cold resistance, 30, and vulnerability to fire. I just found you a new ring, kiddo. And we have a Longshank Bane Steer. Obviously, that's for killing people. Yeah, humans, elves, orcs, basically anything bigger than a goblin. Oh, and here's Stubborn Head. Knock's hat. Totally giving it to him. +4 enhancement bonus to dexterity, which means I don't need that belt for him anymore. +3 natural armor bonus to armor class, and 4 bonus to saving throws against death effects. Not a bad little haul there, bro. Alright, let's do that. Oh, actually, she already has a dex of 4. She's using the physical might 1. She's using the con 1, and well, she should. Okay. I'm fine with that. Quick save that mess. Time to explore the rest of this area. Of course, we'll check the bodies, but only really in passing. Loot the place, of course. What kind of heroes are you if you're not ransacking through their place and stealing all their treasure like they left clearly for you to take? Spoils of war and all that. I wonder if Gary Gygax, when he made D&D with his friends, ever realized that people were going to indulge in their Viking fantasies of just like laying waste to everything and just stealing from everybody. It's kind of funny. I mean, I know it's a running gag that we're all a bunch of, what's the phrase, the wandering bunch of murderous hobos, just going from town to town, brutalizing everybody and anybody. Ooh, want that.
Shiny thing.
That was easy.
Ooh, that's the Mother's Care. There it is. That's the other one for knock knock. I'm gonna kick that one off and put that in there. Now this is the one that does cold damage. It's also keen and it's also a +2. Like, see what I'm saying? He's already a Ginsu chef. Throw on 1d6 of extra damage to each weapon attack just because, and they're +2 weapons and they're keen, so his chance to crit is just huge. Again, if you don't do Kukris and you're not going to give them to Ragangar, it's probably to your benefit to be giving them to knock knock.
There's something here.
We have a trap
A trivial task.
and a vest of 100
Follow
pockets.
if you dare.
Let's check that out here in a mo. There's the box over here. Dorraj pendant, we'll take that. Feel bad about not killing the king. I don't know that that was a mistake, but it's what it is. We'll do a quick save. What was that thing we just picked up too? Let's do it by, oh, it's right there. Vest of 100 pockets. +2 leather armor. Oh hell, this is Knock Knock's upgrade. Here you go, bro. It is a studded leather armor, +2. Can't use all his dexterity modifier, but what leather really can. There's only like one in the game that can keep up with his dex. It's pretty badass too, by the way. And this is a nice bonus to his trickery skills, so he now is like officially our trickery guy, which is fine. Again, with everyone sharing XP, it doesn't matter. But that was a solid upgrade. I'm going to actually drop this here. Not that it's really that big of a deal. But what we are going to do is we are going to take a knee and camp. Why? Because we are officially done here. And if you don't, you're wounded and in for not only the fight of your life in the next area, but then you have to rush back to your kingdom unrested without spells to save it. So here's our spot. Let's actually put everyone in new places because we have knock knock now. What are you great at? Oh good lord, look at that camp camouflage. 37. Is anybody remotely close? She's at 30. He actually beats her on that. I'm definitely the cook though. Holy hell, I'm at 30 right now. Knowledge world, baby. And hunting of 19, 15, 8, 1. You're the hunter. Tristan is either going to be here willing to survival. Goes there. Everlight's blessing is better healing. She's great at watch. He's great at watch. We can do jeweled rice. We could do rice in nut pudding. I have no idea what these things do for us. +5 movement speed. Hey, we'll take that. Alright. We put all the spells in when we had the chance, so we're good to go. Begin resting. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to go back to Kesten, report. While we're reporting back to him, we basically watch the people that we just freed all explode. And we're going to have to, and another reason why we're resting here, so we have our buffs. But we're going to go back and basically like curb stomp the hell out of these guys. The next thing we do though is we have a problem, and you guys need to understand this one. So previously it could be that you could save both Kesten, who's going to go to the wound with Lashmatu and fuck it all up, or you could also go and save your town, which also included you saving Ja'ad, the priest. Now, from what I understand, unless you're a specific alignment, I don't know what that is, lawful something probably, but you have to be a specific alignment to order Kesten around to go back to the town to save it. You can go to Lashmatu super quick, kill a couple things real fast, run your happy ass back to town, save the town with Kesten's help, and everyone survives. I think that's still valuable, but it only works with a specific alignment. So if you see that, you say, it says, oh, you're not chaotic, so you can't read even what this says, chances are that's what you're missing. Okay? That's the bummer on that one. Now, having said that, I'll make sure I put stuff away because we got all these new spells. We got me a nice ray of enfeeblement. That in there. Snowball, respell, good, good, good. I got glitter dust, bone shakers there. Blur is in place, and I have my. Oh, I do not have my. Boom, boom, boom. Scorching ray. Haste is now. Oh, it's already over there. I got stinking cloud, displacement, my battered blast. My swarm is here now. You're gonna love that one. Got my skeleton army, got my bone shatter, amazing spell, and of course my innervation here. So she's got everything where it's supposed to be. He, on the other hand, had upgraded to a, nope, not that, the hurricane bow. Okay.
Right here, my friend.
All right, feel good about that. I want to
I stand ready.
buff her.
Ona Adayanan.
Weapons,
Buff
spells,
myself.
poisons.
I don't have to go crazy on this because this fight's not nuts. But it's still one of those where if you had extra castings of something like you can do the delay poison and you can do it again later, it's probably for the best to have it. He's going to use the mark skin just to get it out. If this works like they did in the last patch, what I think happens here is not only do we kill these people, but Kesten insists on going to the womb of Lashmatu. If that's the case, you have to make a hard choice. Who are you going to lose for your advisors? And remember, I don't have Kesten as an advisor right now. Normally I do. Normally he's doing what Ekken's been doing for me. He's the warden. I don't know why he's not the warden this time around. If maybe they took that out of the game, maybe that's the thing. It's because they knew people were getting pissed because you were going to lose either him or Ja'ad. If you lose Ja'ad, it's no big deal because, again, you just put in, like, Harem to fill in or whatever. But it's not the point. I don't want to lose Ja'ad. He's awesome. And I don't want to use Kesten either. So if we can actually save everybody, we'll try to do so. But it may not be a possibility. Everybody turned into monsters. The whole village is freaking out. The ones that didn't drink are fine. But the guards are going to rapidly become overwhelmed. And everybody else, of course, is shitting their britches. Not surprising, because who wouldn't after seeing this kind of a mess? Wow, really? Heck,
I aim
floor this
true.
fool. Cool. And you notice that we have guys that have clearly some sort of displacement or some such on them. So chances are I actually missed because there was a 20% miss chance on these doofuses. So now I think Tristan has a spell. They do not benefit from the darkness, blur, displacement, invisibility, or similar effects. So again, I can fudge these guys up for our team and just light them up like a Christmas tree. And again, I don't think there's a save to that. They just straight up glow. So it's just a beautiful thing because now we can just rush in and stab them, and there's no, where did it go? There's no 20% concealment chance to miss. Same with like a displacement or invisible characters. Fairy Fire is amazing for that reason. Proto, do your thing. Solid damage. We like that. Free prisoners are going to make a break for it. Knock, knock. You might be able to run up on this one, yeah? Do so. Solid sneak and -2 of their strength. And again, he'll do that like every combat round. Why you had to run all the way that way, but whatever. Everyone else is going to make a break for it, let him get out. When the guards are going to get overwhelmed, some guys are going to straight up die. If you're not careful. There ain't nothing to do about it, but Kesten doesn't die. Even if he falls, he comes back unless they like crit him. I don't think that's even a thing. I am going to charge these fools though to help out over here. For instance. Yeah, I can finish this fool off with you.
Good, you dead.
Tristan. Come over here and do an auto hit move on out there. Just to see if we can get his attention. Otherwise, you're doing great over here. How about you help me over here though? Nice. Remember she has the ability with that scythe of hers, or Sai, excuse me, of doing bleed damage. Every round 1d6 of bleed damage. Kicks off them until they heal. Just straight up screws lots and lots of bad guys.
Run them through.
Nice. And knock knock. You can't reach this owl there, can you? You can. We'll take that.
No!
Oh, I forgot that was going to happen. Oh yeah, he attacks back if you don't kill him. Apparently they get pissy. Who'd have thunk it? Alright, so here comes the guards. Going to try to do their best to get in my damn way, which means we'll probably have to use spells to finish this fool off or run around. That guy just tried to do. Come on, guys.
Strike! Don't hold back!
Alright, yeah, Ken. You'll be able to get him with a 5-foot stutter step. So move right towards this way.
Cannot hide from me.
You can't reach that? What? Tristan, alright, fine. I'll hit this fool. Lies this turn. You can all hit this fool too.
Tashani Savitu.
Proto.
Let's hear you cry.
Nice. Couple sneak attacks on him. Very nicely done. Knock, knock.
Be
Do your
easier
thing.
if you fight back.
That's my guy.
I'm off.
And again, that's basically it. You'll talk to Kesten. Here. Suggest you quick save. This is going to be a spot where, again, if you try the trick, you might want to hard save it. Try both ways, where you go one place first and then rush to your capital, or go to your capital first and then rush to Kesten. But I think once you get to the point where he's going to the Bloom and you're going to the capital, either way you go, if you go to the capital, Kesten dies. If you go to save Kesten, because you can say, hey, go to the Bloom, because he will, and there's nothing you can do to stop him otherwise. If he goes to the Bloom, you can go right after him to save his ass. You'll save him, and then you'll turn tail and go right back to your capital. Your capital will be dying, and Jod will be dead. So either way you go, they've coded it in, I think, now, where both of them fail, unless you get that check where, again, I think it's alignment-based. Kesten breathes heavily, looking around the bloody battlefield. Your Grace, how can this be? The people, the prisoners from the camp, they've exploded just like that. The shaman was mumbling about a season of bloom. It seems the seeds... the people swallow turned into... no time to deal with that now. We must rescue the survivors. Kesten wipes his brow. If all the seeds have blossomed, Abadar protect us. The capital is full of infected, both on the streets and in Kavkin's hospital. Kesten turns to you. You must hurry to the capital. I will continue looking for the source of the seeds. And this is, again, where the choice is, no, get your ass back to the capital. What will become of the survivors in this camp? Those who survived the opening of the Bloom ran. I hope they find their way home, manage to reach the main road, and are found by the patrols. The shaman mentioned a place up the stream. Lamastu's womb. It is the source of the seeds. Then I'm gathering my men and heading out there. Kesten's brow darkens and his eyes narrow. I swear upon my life, I will find this womb, Your Grace, and destroy the source of the disease. Spoiler alert, he will not destroy the source of it. But Kavkin, gods be merciful. He has no one to protect him. And the citizens. Will the guard be enough to halt the attack on these horde creatures? Kesten falls silent for a moment, his brows troubled. No, I have to go up the river. Make sure there are no new seeds. I must stop this curse at the source. It is for you to decide, Your Grace, where your help is more needed. Jod will defend his patience to his last. As for me, Kesten frowns. I'll do the same. Anything to put an end to the horror once and for all. Yeah, here's our chance. We are lawful. Okay, so I think we can do this. Kesten, you are in my service, not to play hero in the woods while my subjects, the families of your militia, are being sacrificed. Now fulfill your duty. Gather your squad and take it to the capital. Kesten freezes, then lowers his eyes. I am sorry, Your Grace. The immediacy of the situation clouded my judgment. He steps back and bows. I shall head to the capital at once, Baron. Boom. If you're lawful, you can do that check. Okay. So I think we can save both of them. So, the trick... We're still going to do the scum saving, because I think I'll fuck it up if I don't. So what we're going to do is we want to, quick save. So we got the outcome we wanted there. Here we're going to gather up all the loot. Collect all. And then we're going to drop it here at our feet, because we got way too much weight here. We can come back for this stuff later. Alright, now we can do it the fast way. So go here again. We've dropped a piece of loot. And now we can just literally go here. Just saves you so much of the right click, 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 click. So you can just fast forward. Just make sure you're not getting rid of anything you want to keep. Or take back immediately. I mean, again, we are overweight, but not overly so, as you can see. I mean, we could honestly take most of this stuff with us. But it's one of those where, I know me, as much as I'd like to take $8 worth of bow with me, I'll just drop all these for here for now. And then the same with like the leathers. And we got all these leathers. Alright. Oh no. I want those things. Don't touch my stuff. Alright. Here we go. You know, I'm already in the light zone, but what I want to do is I want to get rid of the stuff that's worthless weight as far as how much it's worth. And then go back up here and take this stuff that's actually worth good money. 50 bucks to 30 pounds. That's definitely an upgrade. Here is a bunch of just straight up daggers that are just like a pound a piece. They're a buck a piece too. So it literally is one of those items that you can literally... Damn it, did it again. One of those items that you can literally just decide to leave at the side of the road kind of thing if you really had to. Alright, definitely want to get rid of these light shields. Damn it. I really wish they wouldn't have taken out that mechanic. There used to be a bug in the game where if you hold like shift or space bar or control or whatever, you could literally click, click, click an item and get it off your list. So now these are 3 to 2, so basically a 50% increase. These are not quite 3 to 2, because they'd have to, actually it'd be, it's better than 3 to 2, so it's 50. So we definitely want to take these. And you see that where it actually puts us at overweight. And I'd start getting rid of these guys until you're back under. Like so. Just do it a couple more times just to make sure. You never know. And these are money. You do want to, before you leave, quick save again, you want to check your map. Make sure there's nothing that you forgot to quote unquote inspect. Like if there's a big bag here that you didn't actually go over and look at it, this now's your chance to do it. But we're not doing that. We're doing a hard save. And we're going to call it capital or womb question mark, because that's where we're basically headed. Okay. Now, it used to be, let me get you outside. It used to be what you would do is you would, without taking a rest, you would go to the Womb of Lashmatu, which is just up the road to the right, away from your town, and you would go in there, save Kesten and his team, bare minimum, and then immediately turn tail and head back to your city. I don't know that we need to do that anymore with Kesten handling the city. So the question is do I go up here? And again, I'm doing this for emphasis, so I saved. Try to avoid just because I want to ignore this crap if we can. Where are you, Womb of Lashmatu? Are you over here? Yeah, you are. So we either go here, clear the first room, and then make it back to the capital, trying to save it. And again, if we save Jod at that point, we know we've done our job. If not, then I'll have to go back to the earlier save and go straight to the base, save them, and then run right back to the Womb of Lashmatu. Again, without Kesten being here, there's probably no need to be here right now, but there's that first room that's always bugs me. And again, like I said, this is how you used to do it. You'd go in here, Kesten and his troops would be fighting, they're all dying and getting slaughtered, and then you would come in and save the day. And then you'd turn tail and leave without finishing this map. That's how people used to do it. But now that I think about it, I think we really actually want to do the other. And since the video has been about that time, let's actually go here where we say capital or womb, load that. We're actually going to head back to the castle, but it's been about that time, so let's actually cut the video here. Sorry guys, but we'll have to do the rest of this video either tomorrow or maybe I'll hop back on later tonight when time prevails and I can actually go on for another 2 hours. But with that, my name is Brother Mute. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.